Well, hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the cabin. It is a beautiful November morning, a little on the chilly side. It's about 30 degrees. That's about -1 Celsius. And slight breeze, but not too bad. And what a difference a couple weeks makes, right? You remember my last video a couple weeks ago? All of the leaves were out on the trees, beautiful colors. Man, all gone now. All the leaves are off, and what's left is kind of brown and dead looking. But that's the way it is, and you know what that means. Next stop is snow. But I am ready. Everything is done here. I've got the front yard cleaned up. I've got all my firewood done. Maintenance on the tractor is all done. I'm ready to go. Got the chains on, ready. My snowblower's ready. I gave that a once over. Almost 50 years old, still throwing snow. So that is ready to go. That snowblower was purchased in 1974. That was my dad's old snowblower. So yeah, closing in on 48 years? Yeah, 48 years. Of course, I did have to rebuild it once, but hey, still going. So that is what's happening here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for winter. It is hunting season here. It's deer hunting season now. Although I don't have many deer around here. This is not really deer country, it's moose country. There's a lot of moose around here, and bear. There's a lot of bear, but not a whole lot of deer, unfortunately. But I have had a good year partridge hunting. I've gotten quite a number of birds. It seems to be a good year for birds. It's funny, these last year, well, here there wasn't a whole lot of birds. It's funny, now this year there's quite a number of them, and it kind of goes in cycles. Same as any other animal like rabbits. There's another good example is rabbits. One time there were so many rabbits here, I was literally tripping over them. You come out of the cabin, they'd be everywhere. You'd have to kick them out of the way and say, "Get out of here!" If you open the door, sometimes they'd hop right inside. That's a true story. I had one hopped right in the cabin one time. I had the door open, and one just hopped up and hopped right in. Looked around and hopped back out. But there were a lot of rabbits here at one time, and I think I have a picture that year where there were so many rabbits. If I can find that picture, I'll put it right here. And this is how many rabbits we got in about an hour and a half. It was insane. I never seen so many rabbits. They were just going everywhere. And that was a number of years ago now. I think that was the last time I went hunting with my dad, maybe. I can't remember. I think it was. And we got a whole bunch of rabbits, as you can see. That was quite a hunt. Yeah, it's such a beautiful morning. Definitely going to go for a little walk this morning and try to round up another partridge or two. It would be nice. See what we can see. So far, like I said, this year I've had pretty good luck, so let's see what happens today. And today I am hunting with an oldie. This was my great-grandfather's gun, and this is a Harrington and Richardson, and it is chambered in 28 gauge. So it is just an old 28 gauge shotgun. But I want to tell you, this thing is a bird slayer. This is a great shotgun. I don't know exactly how old it is, but Harrington and Richardson stopped producing firearms in 1915. So yeah, it's definitely over 100 years old. And 28 gauge, I don't know. This is a fantastic gauge for for partridge. Yeah, I just love hunting with this old shotgun. Kind of rare to have a 28 gauge these days. There's not a lot of them around, I don't think. I'm not a shotgun expert, but if somebody watching, if you're into shotguns or whatever, drop me some comments below on the 28 gauge. But I think that it's fairly uncommon. But for some reason, I'm thinking that it's still used in skeet shooting or something like that. There's something. I think that's the case. Anyway, let me know if you know. I was just walking along here and kind of reminded me. I was watching another video on another channel there. I don't know, a few days ago or whatever. And the guy brought up about land getting posted and no hunting, no trespassing. Because you know what, people don't respect private property, and they just don't. And you see it everywhere, right? And as I was walking along, I was looking at the trash and stuff. So as I was walking along, I was looking at the trash and stuff. So I mean, just right here, I can see there's a beer can right over there, a tire, another beer can here, plastic bags. There's a beer can over there. And that's, there's another plastic bag here. Okay, so just everywhere you go, I don't know why people insist on just throwing trash. So there's an oil container here. There's another beer can right there. So, in the span of about 30 feet, I've seen quite a bit of trash here. And, it's just ridiculous. I mean, why do you have to throw stuff out and throw it on people's property? I don't understand. And that's how land gets posted. And, anyways, clean up after yourselves. Geez, don't throw stuff out the window on people's property and throw your trash out. For the most part, I've had it pretty good. On my property, not too many people, trash it up too much. You go down some old woods roads and you see old washers and dryers and, dishwashers and, mattresses, you name it. Yeah, it's just terrible what people do. I had one guy and his girlfriend. Oh man, I caught them, and they were I don't know. I think they lived out of his car or something, or they lived out of that car. They had like an old '87 Pinto or something, a piece of junk, and I think they lived out of it. And what they up my road at night, and they would park there, and they would smoke and get high or whatever they would do, and then they would clean out the car, and they would bag up their trash and throw their trash out in on my property, and I would be finding these bags of trash I'd have to clean up. Well, I caught him one time, and I got to tell you, I wasn't very happy, and there was probably some colorful language coming out of me. But like the guy was an idiot, and you just can't talk to these people because they're just too stupid, too high, and oh yeah, they're just too stupid. They just don't get it. And I said to him, I said, "What are you doing, right?" "Well, what do you mean?" "Well, you're throwing your trash out on my property. Who do you think cleans that up?" He's like, "I don't understand the problem." And just this blank look on his face, right? So he's just too stupid, too stoned or whatever, and he's not ever going to understand what he was doing. But and I got the patience of Job, I do, but that pushed me over the limit, and I was mad. He knew it. He almost got it. Like I was not happy. I was not happy. Anyways, I think one thing he didn't understand was that I wasn't happy. All right, we're back, and the only thing I got this morning was a beautiful walk in the woods, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. I was a little bit surprised because it was, to me, a perfect morning for birds. When I left here, it was cold and frosty. The sun was out and light winds, and yeah, I expected to at least see a couple of birds, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I did see a cat. I saw one cat, and that was it. Nothing else. So not a squirrel, nothing. So, oh well. Good thing I got some pork chops for supper, so I won't starve. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed an easy day in the woods. I'm just enjoying these last beautiful days. Man, it warmed up nice. I think it's about 50 degrees right now. Man, but I got a feeling the next video we might see some white stuff on the ground. I think that's possible. So we'll see. I can't wait to see what winter has in store this year. You never know here. That's the thing, right? Some winters could just get walloped, and then other winters, it's kind of wimpy. Last year was kind of wimpy, on the wimpy side. We'll see what happens this year. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens next time. So you guys take care of yourselves and stay safe, and we'll see you soon back here at the cabin.